Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the Red Devil Circle. I want to come out and give us a quick rundown of there's been a lot of news, a lot of updates, and we're gonna get right into it with you guys. And please take a quick second, subscribe to the channel, um, get in touch with us in the comment section, and be active. Be active in this transfer window with us. Get involved in this community. Sure, most of you are watching for the first time, so please get involved with the community as we try to continue to grow. Show some support and drop a like as well. Let us know how we're doing. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it because there's a lot to get into. For one, Samuel Locust, who's been really busy today in the transfer window, he's been very active. Um, in the transfer window, guys, get your head straight. So he's had a very active morning, and he's come out. And if you remember yesterday, we had a lot of news about the swap deal for Garnacho and going the other way to Chelsea, and them sending Nkunku to us, which has been debunked this morning by Lockhurst. He said we're not in for Nkunku at all. So yeah, that's a bit of a refreshing news there because we don't want to be stuck with another Chelsea reject. So yeah, that's very refreshing. Um, Also, Locust is mentioned. Okay, I thought Buemo was here we go. So I almost got too excited, but yeah, it was just a news about the package for Mbuemo being around 55 million plus add-ons or something. I'll look into that and see if I make another video that will be a real update, because mostly, like I said earlier in the video, what we have is just um, information being regurgitated and packaged in a different way just to make it look nice, but it's mostly the same things we're getting. So there's no real like updates recently apart from the second beat going in for Mbuemo. But back to the striker thing, Samuel Locust also mentioned this is something we've known for a while, but it's good to have a credible person say it, that after the Brian Mbuemo deal, the Brian Mbuemo deal is looked at by Manchester United board as a multifunctional deal, so he could be a versatile player for the forward line. So we're still looking to sign a starting striker. So that's very refreshing to hear. We need one anyway. So like I said, it's not really a huge update. It's something we already know. It's just packaged in a nicer way and fed to us. So yeah, which would move me on nicely to the news around Sancho. Apparently, Fenerbahce is in for this deal, and possibly Saudi clubs as well. According to Ben Jacobs, the Saudi clubs looking for wingers, especially Al Nassr. But Sancho has not expressed interest to move into Saudi. So Jose Mourinho, according to reports, have opened. I've talked to Sancho. Okay. No serious news there. Still about the Brian and Bueno deal. Anyway, Jose Mourinho has talked to Sancho regarding a move to Fenerbahce, which would be around the 165k per week wages, which is a pay cut from 250k he's getting right now. Um, it doesn't really make sense. That's what I'm gonna say about this news. It doesn't make sense, and I wouldn't be surprised if later on someone comes out and says it's fake, just like what's been happening this whole morning. Um, he refused to take a pay cut to stay at Chelsea. So it doesn't make sense that he take a pay cut to go play for Fenerbahce. Um, all respect to Fenerbahce, Chelsea is probably a bigger club than theirs, so it doesn't make a lot of sense that is a true news. So yeah, that's all we're gonna say about that. We're gonna move on to the next news, which is about Andrea Onana and the AS Monaco links. This was coming out from Mike McGrath. I have heard this from the Telegraph news. Um, he said that the salary and bonus package demands of Onana was too high for this deal to be done with AS Monaco, but Fabricio has just come out in about less than an hour from now, or less than an hour from me making this video. Fabricio has completely debunked that news, and there, the latest news now is that we are not in contact with AS Monaco. There's zero negotiations. There's nothing going on there. So this is all just whimsical or just paper talks. It's not nothing serious. So let's not read into that. We're not we're not out of the pond yet. We haven't escaped Onana's wrath yet. It would be hard to find Onana move, obviously, because of his salary and whatnot, and we put ourselves in that hole. So I don't know how we're gonna get him out of the club. At this point, I'm expecting that he stays, and Diego Costa probably moves to Man City, which is not something I like to say, but that's looking like that might happen. Because, like I said earlier, from the reports from the Portuguese sources, we're interested. We're interested in Costa, but this deal would highly depend on, Onana's exit. I don't think I've mentioned that yet, but yeah. Anyway, for the goalkeeping department, it will depend on anyone we want to get. We're interested in Emiliano Martinez and Diego Costa, and if we're gonna get any of those players, it would completely depend on Onana leaving the club. And if AS Monaco's interest is not real, which it looks like it's not right now, that 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 doesn't help us in that department. So yeah, that's all we're getting from the news this morning. I'll look at my notifications later and see if there's any serious updates on the Brian and Buemo, because like I saw, I think there was a 5 million package being said. But yeah, that's mostly what we're gonna cover. Oh, before I forget, lest I forget, we're, according to Samuel Lockhurst, we're apparent no Alex Crook. I think it's Alex Crook who broke this one. We're interested in Didi. Everton and Manchester United are interested in Wilfred and Didi, and that just looks like a disaster for me because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Again, we have the likes of Toby Collier and Manuel Gatti who have similar capabilities. We're looking for more ball retention, more better screening, more splitting the lines, more spreading the plays, more reading the game type of um, midfielder, and also more tenacious. Um, the likes of Ugarte, Collier, they're tenacious. They can cut plays. Yeah, they can defend. They can be a pain in the ass to deal with, but they don't have the technical abilities that we need. And trying to go for Ndidi, just because he has a 9 million release clause, um, and it's a cheap deal, it doesn't make sense to me. We cannot be going anywhere near that. Um, Obviously, he's gonna get a bigger salary than he's on right now. Um, it doesn't make sense at all. even to have him as an option on the bench. If we're gonna go for midfielder, we need to go for something that will fit into the system of how we want to play, and it's gonna aid us in being better. So that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, and that's why I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope it's also fake news. But yeah, you can never tell what's going on with Manchester United right now, but hopefully there's a lot of clarification coming in the next coming days on who our signings and who our real targets are, and how we're gonna get the deadwood out of Manchester United. Because it's a problem. It's a problem. We cannot sell players. And we've also set our Garnacho price at 70 million. I read that somewhere. I'm not sure what the source was, but it was from I think it was Alex Cook again. Um, if we've set his price at 70 million, I mean it's gonna be very hard for anyone to meet that package. So yeah, let's see how this all plays out. But this is all I got for you this morning. Thank you for staying on. Like I said earlier in the video, please engage in the community. And for most of you all that are watching for the first time, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and chat away in the comment section. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.